Carlton's Travel Adventures. Go get your passport. So what's up, guys? What's up? This is Carlton with Carlton's Travel Adventures. Another beautiful night in Medellin. So folks, I just came from my Deportivo. I'm riding my bicycle at night. It's dangerous at night, but it's cooler. It's a great day, man. It feels good today. Feels real good today. All right, so just a little topic real quickly about people been asking this question pretty often. You know, probably once a month I get this question, and I got it twice this month. So let me touch on it. I know another YouTuber talked about it with his wife about a month ago. I've been avoiding it really, even though it's a topic that everybody want to talk about, and it's would you own a business in Colombia? You know, is it a good thing to come down here and open a business, right? And I think the other two YouTubers said it was a good thing, you know, but my opinion is it's not. You know, I don't think it is a good thing to open a business in Colombia. I'm not knocking Colombia. I love Colombia. That's not the point. But let me explain certain things, right? So it's strictly my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. It's my opinion only, all right? Now, the first problem I have with people asking that question is, you know, do you know Spanish? Do you know Spanish well enough to own a business? You know, and most of them don't. You know, when I first got here, I know the business that people, you know, wanted me to get involved with. This one girl, she works at a perfume place, right? And perfume does well here. They love to perfume all over themselves to smell sweet and so forth. The ladies do, and maquillage. I said it wrong. Okay, talking about mascara, makeup, right? Yeah, bitch at me because I said it wrong probably, but it's okay. But anyway, so I know this one lady worked downtown, and she worked in a perfume place, and we talked for a long time. I know her for a long time. Nothing personal, just friends. And I talked about opening a place for myself, put her in charge and so forth, right? But I thought to myself, man, how do you open a business if you don't know the language? Okay? So you're gonna depend on somebody else to negotiate your lease, negotiate the construction of the place, renovation of the place, negotiate all your sales for you, for the product, you know, and all that. So you're gonna rely on somebody. I don't know about you, man. If I want a business, I want to be in charge of it. I want to know what's happening. I want to negotiate stuff myself. So often guys come here, you know, you're a guy, you know, that maybe you came into $50,000, $100,000 insurance money, or had it saved up for life. He said, I always want to own my business, but I can't open a business in the U.S. with $50,000, $100,000. That can go a long way here to open a business, correct? So you said, okay, let me open a business in Colombia, Medellin or Cartagena, whatever. But you come here, you don't know the language, and you want to open a business. That makes no sense at all to me. If it makes sense to you, let me know. You're going to rely on somebody else that you trust. And lots of people tell you, oh, I trust her. I trust that person so much. She would never. Come on, man. You know, don't trust anybody with your money. Okay? The people trust too much. You know, I can tell you stories about trust that would shock you with family members. Okay? Not only my own, but other family members. I had a good buddy when I worked at a bank. I want to see which bank it is in case he's watching me. Well, you don't know him anyway. And he had a brother that, you know, lent some money to open a business out west somewhere. You know, I won't say where. And, you know, the copy center, right? So he dropped a bunch of money in this place. He's on the East Coast. We worked together in the bank. And his brother's on the West Coast. And he put all the money up front for it. And then after a couple of weeks, a couple of months rather, everything was supposed to be going. He called his brother, everything's going okay. Yeah, it's going great. It's going great, but you know, we're just breaking even. And keep talking to his brother. And brother's always saying everything's going okay, but you know, we're not making money yet. It's breaking even. So after 2 or 3 months, he's going, breaking even. All right, okay, let me fly out there just as a surprise visit. Look at the business. This business copy shop was in the center of downtown, right? Where all the lawyers are and so forth. Thought it should be doing really well. Goes down here. The brother has a brand new BMW. Business is booming, right? With a brand new BMW, driving around with this nice girl in the car, and he's going, what the hell is happening? Where do you get the money to buy the car from? Because, he's broke, And obviously the money came from the business. His own brother was skimming money from the business, and he couldn't trust his own brother. So he closed the business down right away. And another thing, I wouldn't go in business with my family members. I would go into it myself, but I would never do it myself. But anyway, so much less a friend. So you come here, you're going to trust some girl or some guy you don't know. You're going to say, oh, I trust them so much that they would never do that. Come on, man. Be for real. Okay? So that's the one thing I'm talking about. Secondly, I met people who, the climate is just, I don't know, man. Things can change so quickly in South America, okay? It's a great country. You will love it. I'll say that over and over again. But certain things can change so fast in these countries. Laws can change so fast, There's a big, can I say this in a nice way? I don't want to cause any problems, or people are always watching, in these videos, and government too. I had a friend in Cartagena who she's Colombian, born Colombian. She opened a business. It's a cash business. She said after, a couple of months, she got a visitor, and then, leave it at that. And then 3 months later, got another visitor, So, she had to take care of the visitors, and it was tough. So she had to get some other visitors to take care of the other visitors. I leave it at that, So it's tough, and it's just, it can be tough. And if you don't know the scene, don't know the people, don't know all the connection, it can be difficult. That's all I'm saying. And another thing is, I met a German guy at a restaurant here, right? Love Colombia, been here for about 6 years, opened a restaurant downtown. He said, man, you would get calls all the time from, people coming, inspectors coming, inspect this restaurant, because people are complaining that, he has roaches, complaining that the food is not good, food got him sick. He said it's coming from other restaurant owners, the Colombians, that didn't want his competition. He said, no, it's coming from that. It wasn't the clients, because the client said he had no problem. So ended up going out of business. He said other Colombians, it's just from a German guy. He lived in Germany, then he lived here for a while, and I think he moved to Panama after he left here. I met him on a bus going to the airport. He told me all the problem he had with a business here in Colombia, because he wanted to really start a business and, get a Colombian wife and settle down here. But he said it was so difficult because the Colombians would not, go to his business. And then he has he's pretty sure it was other restaurant owners complaining, saying he has roaches and all this stuff, but it wasn't true. So it's very competitive, So to me, it's just too many obstacles for doing that. If you want to do it, I would say make sure you're here for a while. Make sure you learn the language very well. You know the ins and outs. You know people. You have all the contacts yourself, including contact in the business area, government, business area. To apply to all your license, and get ripped off. Know all the construction people before you even, start any construction. You want to buy stuff from. I would say make sure you're here at least 5 years minimum. That's me, 5 years minimum before you start a business. This is my opinion. You can disagree with me if you want to, but if you do, I think you're just taking a big risk by doing that, because the capital requirement is so low, so you're gonna jump right in. Okay, I'm saying don't do it. All right, it's my opinion. If you disagree, fine. All right, have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. All right, good night.